Oh, we gonna cook today, my peoples, once again. Architect One, Dane Watson, Phil J, 508, salute. Oh, we gonna cook today. Emmanuel Momo, Showdown Productions, Dowling James, Burt from Marketing, Gold, Scant Rents, Terry Smoot Jr., salute. They gonna have to explain this one. And I'm gonna send this to the champ, Kareem Ebanks, Almighty Law, salute. We gonna need somebody, Bama Boy, 256, Roll Tide, salute. Chase Money, MDK 216, salute. Frank Wright, salute. Bumpy Thompson, salute. Rasheen Ali, salute. Richard Smith, Ray Wallace, salute. Ethan Fresh, 73. Dalton McClain, Nitty G, my brother, salute. Pugilism, Nino Brown, Verticate Lackey, salute. Ari Ryder, salute. They're going to have to explain this one. Y'all see the picture. Jay Lee, T Plums 101, salute. Y'all see the picture, right? So now, Jeffrey Wright, salute. Darius White, K. Moria, salute. Braveheart Spartan, salute. Lawrence Harris, salute. Marco Alvarado Bravati, salute. Jeffari Caesar, Real Talk Gardner Grill. Hampton Ski 9, salute. King J, Corey, salute. Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, salute. John Lejeune, salute. Damian Forster, Say Less. Dante Morgan, salute. Dennis Smith, my brother, salute. Isaiah Wilson, salute. PM Charles Young, salute. BBG, Star City J. Jose Diaz, salute. My brother Bumpy Thompson in the building, salute. Tania Marie, peace and blessings, salute. The General in the building, 7A Sports TV in the building, salute. General, salute. Salute. Oh yeah, General, did you see the picture? Ricardo Ripley, salute. Corey Bacardi, salute. Richard Ripley, salute. Benjamin Harrington, salute. David Scott III, It's Cool to Be You. Ketty Peace 504, salute. Cursor, salute. Oh, we gonna get it in today. Tito Shatanda, salute. Damian Forster, Al Green, Chilltown Majors. Lauren Anderson, salute. Oh, we gonna go in today. Extraordinary Comic Junkies LLC, salute. Tito Shatanda, salute. Salute. Damian Forster, salute. Yeah. Hampton, salute. Hope Bradley, salute. Richard Smith, salute. Coffee Ansar, salute. Oh, did y'all see those pictures? Did y'all see the pictures? Scant Rant, salute. It's cool to be you. Well, I'm gonna show you to you again. Gerard Casher, Anthony Norwood. We're gonna go in today. Because Mauricio Suleiman decided to come out and defend Tyson Fury. RN2 get it to salute. Keith Graham, salute. Mauricio Suleiman decided to come out and defend Tyson Fury. So here's the thing, right? Mauricio Suleiman, it's your job, it's your responsibility, it's to do your due diligence and investigate. Instead, he comes out, continues to do this. King Tut, salute. He continues to do this. He continues to do this. Mauricio Suleiman, this is not the first time. This is not the first time. This is not the first time Mauricio Suleiman comes out and defends this. Now, I need Mauricio Suleiman, Underground Asylum, salute. I need Mauricio Suleiman. See, these are the questions. These are why they're reluctant to come on my platform. Everyday Black Man, salute. Kennedy Linder, salute. Deontay Ariel, salute. The reason why, because I'm going to ask them these questions. If you're defending it, then you have to tell me, how did he suffer such injuries? Right? And I sent this video, the interview, to Deontay Wilder, and I'm talking to him right now. I'm literally talking to him right now. As the D, salute. Because Mauricio Suleiman, I need you to explain how you know what took place. T. Rob, salute. And I need you to explain this dent in this picture, right? That nobody wanted you to see. They didn't want you to see this injury. So when Deontay Wilder came out, the 160 darker space, salute. When he came out, right? When he came out and he stated that, Mr. K, salute. Well, he told us, Tez Pitt, salute, that Boxing and Barbecue, salute, that these are the injuries that he sustained. Guess what? They told us that it was made up. That's what they said, right? It was made up. This is not real, so on and so forth. They go as far as to tell you everything is Photoshop. Real 6 SB90, salute. We got 300 people. Let's get 300 likes. to come forward and explain to us if that's the case, then how did he suffer such injuries? How do you suffer such injuries? How? And how does Mauricio Suleiman go as far as to say that Deontay Wilder is just, is being irresponsible? Irresponsible? And the boxing fans and the boxing public, right, are being irresponsible, and it's sad. This is what Mauricio Suleiman. We're gonna listen to what Mauricio Suleiman had to say regarding this situation, right? The Chosen Kid, salute, and right, and best believe everything that goes down, the champ knows, because I make sure I let him know. He knows. MJ 2121, salute. Gold, salute. He knows because I'm talking to him right now. I'm literally texting him right now. BWL Aside, salute. Brothers Boxing Talk, salute. David the Real Thomas, salute. Little Mamba, salute. Corey, who that? Gregory X, salute. Corey Keeling, salute. The Predicate, salute. General Squall, salute. So here's the thing, right? Let me just read what the champ put me. So smash the like button. We got 350 people. We should have 350 likes. Roberts Ford, salute. AO, salute. Hold on, let me. He acting like inspect the gloves. So anyone can be inspected. Smash the like button. We got 400 people. We should have 400 likes. We don't even have 200. Starling BBG, salute. So smash the like button. Christian Lambert, salute. Midwest Boxing, salute in the super chat. It's all persecution and in the hate and to the Hebrews. I don't know. Is Kevin Dunbar, salute. Christian Lambert, salute. Dominique Richardson, salute. Dominique Richardson, I'm gonna rent you up. The Fool, salute. Jose Diaz, Focus Ball, salute. Yep, Focus Ball said I never boxed with him. Travis Thomas, salute. Pugilism, Nino Brown, salute. So I'm going to show you these injuries, right? And then Brent DZ's 40, salute. My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building, salute. Daniel Lowton, salute. Retros for Life, 79 Boxing, salute. GTD, my brother, salute. Where you been at, man? The Unstoppable Force 101, salute. Tani Marie, peace and blessings, queen. Splash Man, salute. Daryl D. Henderson, salute. Eddie Igbo, salute. Victor Torrens, salute. Bogart Skrilla, my brother, salute. The best to ever, salute. Hayes Dollars, my brother, where you been at, man? Nicholas Brady, salute. The Real Yossi, salute. Mickey Mirror, salute. Man, we got 415 people. Let's get 415 likes. Smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up because we're going to cook today. It's cool to be you. Salute. Noop, salute. Wells Funhouse, salute. Musa Sissoko, salute. Dahlia Antoinette, where you been at? Peace and blessings to you, queen. Where you been at? I ain't seen you in about a week. Baby Ting White, salute. Edwin Whitaker, salute. Mickey Mirror, salute. Black Thanos, salute. Mighty Warrior Machiavelli Kolb, salute. T-Star, Claude Brown, my brother. Anthony Ingram, salute. Kamal Davis, salute. Exodus 25, salute. Mr. K, Darrell Henderson, salute. Salute to my peoples. Dominique Richardson, my brother in the super chat, just finished listening to your new video on the WBC, shaking my head. Salute, yeah. Salute, salute. Jesse Addison, salute. Baby Ting White, my brother. BBG, Tim TV 212, salute. I'm going to have to cook right now. We're going to have to cook. Salute. Esco two-time, my brother, salute. Adewale M, salute. Justin Jackson, salute. David Scott the third, my brother in the super chat. Wilder took headshot in the first fight and didn't flinch. Now he has a dent in the second fight and we're being irresponsible. Okay, exactly. Kennedy Linder, salute. So I'm going to show y'all this picture. Let's just look at this picture, right? Let's just look. And this is not photoshopped. I'm going to show you the original picture. This is the original without my logo, without anything on it. You can see it right there, clear as day. This is the original picture, right? That's him. That's the original picture. You see the towel. They took the towel off his head. You see his trainer right there, right? You see the dent right there. You see the swelling. You see the air right there. This is not Photoshop. You can see it, right? You understand? My brother Champside in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Champside, man. What's good with you, King? Yeah, we on this. JC, salute. P. Boston, salute. Champside, we on this. Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers. Amir Rael, salute. Jack Napier, salute. D. Boss, my brother, Pac Mandel Tay, salute. That's my brother right there. So you see this, right? This is before I put my logo on it. Look at this, please, my people. Tell me what that is. And you can see the swelling on the air, and you can see his ear. This is not Photoshop. This is him. You understand? Brooklyn Walker, salute. So everybody, I want y'all to be on this. Y'all see this. Akil 369, salute. Jose Diaz, salute. I want y'all to see this. Right? Somebody please explain to me how does that happen? You see the swelling right there. You see the dent right there. You see right there. You see the air, right? Said there's a glare. I don't know how to get rid of the glare. Right there. You can see it right there, right? Can you see it right there? Right there. The predicate, Skinny Hardaway, salute. You see it, right? Millionaire mindset, salute. Let's get the lights up. We got 500 people. D. Hodges, salute. We have Almighty Law, salute. We have 500 people. Jamie Kyle, salute, King. My brother Focus Ball in the super chat. He said, Wilder throw the belt away when you, yep, Fury, exactly. So now you see that, right? So now y'all see that. That's the original picture, just so, and so this is my, I'm gonna show you my thumbnail, because then people will say, this is my thumbnail. So I just circle it and I just added some things so you can see it, right? Gene Thompson, salute. So then we got 500 people. We should have 500 likes. Can we get the likes up? My brother Drew Titan in the building. Drew, did you just see that picture I put up? Did you just see that picture? You saw that picture? Kim Brady Carricker, salute. In the super chat, he said, Coke and Blue. Oh, we're gonna make this happen today because we need answers. We need answers. Jason Helton, salute. We need some answers. Mr. Vegas, salute. We need answers. But yet today, we saw the situation with Alejandro Jimenez and my brother Champside was on this all heavy, right? Alejandro Jimenez and Franchon Cruz DeZern, right? And that fight took place. Let's just look when that fight took place. Because let's not forget, Mauricio Suleiman decided to come out and defend, right? He decided to come out and defend Alejandro Jimenez, right? He decided to come out and defend Alejandro Jimenez, right? This fight took place. When did this fight take place, my peoples? January. No. It took place before that. Hold on. Dashiki Jones, saluting the super chat. After WBC, I hope there is a federal investigation. That's what the WBC should be looking at. But instead, Mauricio Suleiman is telling people he was in the locker room. He watched both gloves be wrapped, right? He watched both gloves be wrapped. He watched both hands be wrapped, right? All of this. Hey, Champside, when did that fight take place? 'Cause I'm looking for it. I can't find it. When did the actual fight take place? My brother Champside was all over this. I was following his lead on this. So I know this took place a long time ago. Ishmael Malone, salute. Caleb, salute. Paragon of Principles, my brother in the super chat. He said that dent can't be made by well padded glove. Exactly. Mr. Sheldon, salute. Real Talk God Your Grill said February 22nd. Okay, about January 10th. Champside said it was January 10th, right? I'm going to follow Champside lead because Champside was following this heavy. So I think in February is when they started all of the BG London, salute. Mauricio Suleiman. So I'm going to get to what Mauricio Suleiman had to say, right? Because Mauricio Suleiman decided, right? So my brother Pac Mantle, Tay, that's Tay Jones, y'all know who it is, right? He says that listen what Mauricio Suleiman said. Vado Newton, salute. Mauricio Suleiman said that he was in the locker room when Wilder and Fury got their hands wrapped and put their gloves on. This is what he said. Everything Boxing and Sports. My brother Keon, salute. Go subscribe to my brother channel. Go subscribe to my brother Champside channel, right? So he said that he was in the locker room. He witnessed both guys put their gloves on. BK Don 718, salute. He said, Champside said, Franchon Cruz the zone 111-20. So it happened January 11th. Okay. So Amari Antique 21, salute. So now we're going to get to this. Because Champside, what date, and I'm following Champside Lee because he followed this very, very closely. So Champside, what date did they award her back the belt? Because the fight took place January 11th. Now, what date did they award her back the belt? Adrian Pittman, salute. Let me wrench you up, Adrian Pittman. You should have been wrenched up, King. Anthony Ingram, my brother. Jose Diaz, salute in the super chat. Blue, if they don't see that they are playing games with us. Oh, no, but see, that's the thing. They can't do it. We ain't going to allow that. Perfectionist, salute. And I'm talking to the champ right now. Champside said it was last week. They just gave her the belt back. Last week, baby, what's today? Jada, what's today?
The 30th?
It's June, right?
It's the 30th?
Yeah.
June 30th?
Yeah.
So last week, in June, we in June, Playboy Molly, salute. The fight took place in January, right? And we in June, and they just now giving her the belt back. So it took them 5 months to give her the belt back after Mauricio Suleiman went on, and this is all leading up to what he said today, right? And my brother Tay knows. I wish I could bring him on, man. I wish I had service. AB Fathering Autism, salute. So this fight took place in January. In June, and first of all, Mauricio Suleiman came out and defended Alejandro Jimenez, saying that Alejandro Jimenez was a model stand-up citizen and would never do anything to bend the rules. Remember when Franchon Cruz de Zone came out and she was saying that, no, she was waiting for the samples because she believed that there was something wrong and that she was getting stronger and all of this, right? And what did Mauricio Suleiman come out and say? Dominique Miller, salute. He came out and defended Alejandro Jimenez just like he's defending Tyson Fury today's time, right? Without doing his due diligence. Clearly, he hasn't done his research, right? Because he's done this multiple times in his career, right? And he's out of bounds doing this. Because what he should be doing is drawing the line down the middle and saying, let me do my due diligence. But he's not doing that, right? So here's the thing. We have 600 people watching. We should have 600 likes. Smash the like button. So here's the thing, right? He's going on, Young Hung Lion, salute. He's going on to defend Alejandro Jimenez, right? And say that she's a stand-up model citizen, would never do that. And he went as far as to say that Franchon Cruz de Zone was being basically a sore loser, right? And that she shouldn't be doing this, and he's disappointed that she's speaking up the way she's speaking up and she's making the claims that she's making. This is what Mauricio Suleiman said. Then, Mookie Knight, salute, my brother Bogart Skrilla in the super chat. He said, WBC is not a belt I'd want to represent. It's trash. Exactly. So this used to be the most prestige belt in boxing. No longer. Brandon Smith, salute. Free Smoke, salute. Antonio Moreno, salute. No longer. Young Target, salute. In the super chat, Fury been praising Wilder because he knows exactly. It's what you call it? It's guilty conscience. BBG, salute. Jack Napier, salute. So Jack Napier, go ahead, man. So this is what I'm gonna say, right? So he went on to defend her, and then when Franchon Cruz the Zone was proven right, right? Was her claims were all proven right. Guess what happened? Mauricio Suleiman never came back out to say he was wrong and apologize to Franchon Cruz the Zone. And then he held on to the belt. And what was the other belt that they awarded her back? Because it was a unification bout. And she had lost both belts. What's up, Baba? She had lost both belts. J.A. salute. What was the other belt? Because they awarded her back the belt as soon as what's up, baby? As soon as they, Leslie Jackson, salute. Thank Father 420, salute. The WBO, okay? He said it was the WBO. As soon as the WBO found out that Alejandra Jimenez was using, bending the rules and using PEDs, right? And tested positive, they immediately gave her the belt back. Why didn't Mauricio Suleiman, the WBC, immediately give her the belt back? He went as far as they even held a meeting to discuss Franchon Cruz the Zone against who is a friend of mine, Alicia Napoleon. I love Alicia Napoleon. Salute to Alicia Napoleon. But he went as far as to say that Franchon Cruz the Zone should have to fight a vacant WBC match against Alicia Napoleon to regain the title after Charles Cozier, salute, after she proved to be right. So he still wasn't a stand-up. He is the person that's not a stand-up model citizen. And I used to give them a ton of respect. And now they have lost that. Ricky Queen, salute. They have lost that. They are no longer that prestige sanctioned body like we thought they was. They're showing their true colors at this point in time. Okay? So instead of him going forward and saying and being a stand-up person, you see on here, if I'm wrong, I'll tell y'all I'm wrong. Right? He could have instead of him, he went as far as to do a hell of a press conference to defend Alejandra Jimenez. He should have went that far. Salute the Nest Deliver in the super chat. He should have went that far, right? Appreciate you. To apologize to Franchon Cruz the Zone. And she should not have even accepted that, because now it became a situation with Tay Brown. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? It now became a situation of a handout. And she should not have accepted it. That's why this happens the way it happens. H-Town 713, salute. The reason this happens the way it happens is because we accept handouts. We need them to validate us. Wayne Jr., salute. No longer. We don't need them to validate us. My brother, Main Event Mark, salute. And she should vacate that belt, because in Iceman, salute. She should have vacated that belt and say, listen, I don't want it no more. Right? Because now they gave it to her, right, after all of these things started to transpire. Right? And then she said, then they said, let's give her back the belt, right? Let's try to, they trying to clear up their image. And that's not cool, man. It's just not cool. You understand? So then today's time, he comes forward, right? And now my brother Tay and brothers from Deontay Wilder's team and Deontay Wilder he don't know what's going on. And my brother Tay is telling me from Wilder's team, he wasn't even in the locker room. He wasn't there. So he just went on he did a whole interview talking about how he was in the locker room, Prince to a man, salute. And he saw they get their hands wrapped. He saw who was in the locker room. He saw the gloves be put on both locker rooms. He was there at the end of the fight when they both took off their gloves and their hand wraps and they was inspected. This is what he just said. But now Wilder's team, people from his team, are saying he wasn't even in the locker room. So how could this be the case then? Why would you go so far? And then he's going as far as to say, well, he feels like it's irresponsible because Deontay Wilder and his team, because Marcellus Wilder came out and he said something, right? Now he's saying it's irresponsible and it's just trying to take away from Tyson Fury's greatness. Gravy Davis, salute. How could you say such a thing? When you know the history of the sport of boxing. Shannon Hill, salute. When you know the history of sport of boxing, we saw what happened with Marcos Maidana and Floyd Mayweather's situation, right? And if it wasn't for Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Leonard Ellerbe, who is not even a boxer. Leonard Ellerbe is not even a boxer, right? He is a manager, right? He is a CEO. He caught it. And the Boxing Commission approved it. But yet they're going to come out and defend Tyson Fury as if this is not possible. How could you do that? How? Lauren Anderson, salute in the super chat. It's time to have separate board comprised of Xboxers that reviews every championship match after every fight. So this is my thing, right? This is how I see it. Focus Ball, my brother, P. Boxing, salute. Craig J, salute. This is how I see it. I see it like this. I see it should be like this, right? I see that you had Nassim Richardson, he caught two different fighters. He caught Felix Trinidad and he caught Antonio Margarito. So, but the boxing commission was present at that time. Salute to my brother Kurt Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, aka the historian, aka my brother, my co-host, and I can't wait to have him back on the show. He said in the super chat, the WBC always protected non-black fighters. And he's a historian. He date back further than I even existed in the sport of boxing. Calvin Johnson, salute. You understand what I'm saying? So how did the WBC come out and say, well, I was there personally? They're saying that they personally was there. Jess Griffin, salute. Satavis Walker, salute. How could they come out and say that they were personally there? He was personally there himself. Salute to my brother, the king, MREC TV, my brother, man. Go get that music, man. Go to music. Go salute to my brother, MREC TV, man. It's my brother right there. Courtney Washington, salute. D-Dawg, salute. D-Ball, salute. So how could you say that you was there? And now Tay and Wilder's team is saying he wasn't even there. My son in the building. What's good, John? John R.C. Niggas, what's up, baby boy? Love you too, kid. So he's saying that he was personally there. He was there through all of this. He watched the hands get wrapped. He watched the gloves be put on. He watched in both locker rooms. So he bounced back and forth as if he was the boxing commission. This is what Mauricio Suleiman is stating. But yet, Wilder's team is saying he wasn't even in the locker room. Ricardo Wimpley, salute. And let's just say he happened to be in the locker room and they didn't even notice him. Well, your presence wasn't even that felt. So how close could you have been? Mastermind, salute. And the champ is saying, listen, even if he was in the locker room, he ain't touch my gloves, he ain't touch his gloves, he ain't touch his wraps, he ain't touch my wraps. So how would he know what took place as far as the glove situation goes? That's not his place to say that. His place is that he should say, what he should be saying is, right, I'm going to do my research. Because you can't, Scant Rant, salute, there's no way you could defend how this dent is in Wilder. Let's look at this dent. I'm going to look, T-Wag, salute. Let's look at the dent once again. You can't explain this to me. I need somebody to explain this. I need somebody to explain how does this take place? I need somebody to tell me how does this happen with boxing gloves on. Jay Smooth, salute. Look, my brother Tay said, this is Tay, this is Deontay Wilder brother, and he's a part of the team. He just said, man, listen, Blue, I got videos, bro. Saying that, so he's saying he got videos that Mauricio wasn't even in the locker room. But yet, why would you say that? Salute to Dahlia Internet. Peace and blessings, Queen, in that super chat. Thank you for being one of the few media outlets to put BS out there. This has got to stop. Yep, this in real. Exactly, Queen. I couldn't say the last part because that's how they do me. But let's look at this one more time. What angle is best? And baby, you know how I could take the glare off? Because I'm trying to show the picture from this phone, but it's glare. You see, if I'm looking, it's a glare. No.
Wait, how do you get your brightness?
It should be up here somewhere. Hold on, my daughter trying to fix it so y'all can see this clear. I want y'all to see this very, very clear. The dent that's there. And tell me.
Is it in your phone?
Mm-hmm. It's a screenshot. Okay. I want y'all to tell me, how do you get this? How do you sustain this type of injury with regular boxing gloves? You got it? No?
I got it.
Okay. I want you to tell me, how do you get, hey, we got 700 people. Let's get 700 likes. We don't even have 500 likes, and we got 700 people. We should have 700 likes. Smash the like button.
Okay, try it now.
Nope, it's still good. I think it's just this phone. No, it's just this one. So look, you can't see it, but you can see it right there, right? Look right here. This is the swelling that, remember, it's immediately started to swell, right? Christian Lambert, I'm gonna rent you up. I like you, good brother. So I'm gonna rent you up. Now I'm gonna show you from the side, right? Because I've got a glare, right? So this, remember when he got hit with the right hand, it immediately started to swell. That's the swelling, right? Now you look up there, right? You can see the indent right there, right? And you can see this is not Photoshop, right? So you can see right there the eardrum where the ear was injured, right? So you see it, right? Victor Duval 904, salute. So now y'all see this. You see both. So now explain to me how a padded glove did that. Ray Wallace, salute. Adam Rose, salute. Somebody tell me. So, but Donald Favor, salute. Surrett 357, salute. So, Adam Rose said you can't see any dents in the live footage. Why? Because, I'm going to tell you why. Because this is still shots from photographers at the ring, right? And when it's moving live, of course it's going to be hard to see. That's why you see the injuries when they slow it down. That's why, right? Daniel James, my brother in the super chat, can you interview Richardson and is JD this? I don't know, King. Nassim Richardson though, he's not on social media. I gotta try to find somebody. As a matter of fact, I know who to ask to find him. Let's get the likes up. We got 200. We got 700 people. Let's get 700 likes. So now I need to know, how does a glove do that? So this aligns perfectly, right? The injuries he suffered was the right side of the left side of his face when he got hit with the right punch, right? PMD 18, salute. Young Target, salute. If that's the case, right, then it aligns perfectly, right? Knuckles of Sports, salute, right? Everything aligns perfect. So now when you say, oh, this is not possible, you say that everything is on the up and up, right? And the security and everything is the security and everything is good, right? And there's no way these things, it's airtight. They can't get these types of things past the Boxing Commission of Security. Well, Mauricio Suleiman, the WBC president and of the sanction body, right? He just came out and said that he was in the locker room and witnessed the hand wraps. So now he did this on Sky Sports, right? So if he did this on Sky Sports, how many people did Sky Sports? Because Sky Sports is the ESPN of the UK, right? So if he said this, how many people believe that he was actually in the locker room? And then you have Deontay Wilder's team come out and say he wasn't even in the locker room. But yet he went as far as to say he personally was in the locker room. But he wasn't even in the locker room. This is how airtight the security system is. Stay focused, 1420, salute. You bring blurry to focus, salute. Salute to you, King. I appreciate you. Grant Hovey, salute. Prince Hakeem, salute. So how can he be there? How can he say he was there knowing he wasn't there? Jupiter B, salute. Imagine that. Imagine how things can. Listen, y'all not hearing me. I need y'all to hear me. He went on Sky Sports. That's the UK's version of ESPN. Travis Touchdown, my brother, salute in the super chat. Got him, Blue, salute. Blue P, salute. Thomas Moreland, salute. So he went on a mega platform and said that to defend Tyson Fury and his glove situation, he went even far to say he was there personally and witnessed them both get their hand wraps and didn't see any foul play. DJ 7 for life, salute. Can you imagine that? If y'all don't believe me, I'm going to play it for you. And I wish I could get my brother Tay on so he could come on. I'm going to try to work this out tomorrow, bro. I'm going to try to work this out tomorrow so you can come on. So he goes as far as to say that he was there, reporting news, salute. He was personally there, right? Mr. Mon, salute. He said, this is what Mauricio Suleiman said. He said, I was there, I witnessed both of them get their hand wraps. And then Wilder's team said he wasn't even in the locker room. So why did you come on such a major platform, quote unquote mainstream? Like I told y'all, I'm mainstream boxing media. They're not. They're casual boxing media. They don't cover boxing like we cover boxing. So that makes them casual boxing media. We are mainstream boxing media. Claude Brown, salute in the super chat. The only way I know you can get a dent in your head with some kind of object or brass knuckle and not the wrap hand in the glove. Exactly, King. My brother, salute to you. My brother Claude Brown in the super chat is always showing love. My brother Bogart Skrilla in the super chat. It was Jay, he looked good during the fight to me. I don't know who it was personally, so I can't put that jacket on him. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but I can't put that jacket on him until the champ come out and say who it was directly. But let's get to this, right? And I'm going to play this clip with Mauricio Suleiman clearly saying he was in the locker room. With him saying he was in the locker room.
Difficult to understand. I was present in both fights. I was in the dressing room.
I was in the dressing room.
Both Wilder and Fury dressing room. One was in California, the other one was in Nevada. In both cases, there were at least 3 inspectors on each.
There was 3 inspectors present, he's saying.
I was there before and after the fight. I saw the hand wraps. I saw them with the gloves on. I was in the ring when they came into the ring, and I was sitting right there during the fight. At no moment in either fight I saw anything that would look suspicious whatsoever. After the fight, they take off the gloves. They're handed to the commission. It is just something that is very sad, because to try to take away something from a huge victory, one of the greatest nights of the sport in the century, to try to put a blemish on that event is so irresponsible and so.
So he said to try to put a blemish on Tyson Fury in one of the greatest boxers and one of the greatest victories in the history of the sport of boxing, it's irresponsible to try to put a blemish on him, mark on him. He said he was in the ring. He was in the locker room in both fights, not just the second fight, but he was in the locker room in both fights, and he didn't see no foul play. Y'all heard it? This is not me saying it. He personally just said this. Black Reality TV, salute. Arise 12 Tribes, salute. He just personally said that he was personally in both locker rooms, right? He witnessed both of them get their hands wrapped, right? He was ringside. He saw no foul play. Well, then I need Mauricio Suleiman to come on this platform, right? I need him to come here on this platform, and so we could demonstrate that left glove. Right? And just we're not even gonna get into the right glove, but the left glove, we can see that the wraps, like my brother BFTB explained, you could see in the beginning of the fight, you couldn't see the hand wraps, and then in the second round, you could see this much of the hand wraps. You could see this much of the hand wraps sticking out. In the beginning, you couldn't see nothing. By the second round, you could see this much, and you could see Ricky Hatton tampering with it, right? So Mauricio Suleiman said in both fights, he saw no foul play in none of the gloves. So Mauricio Suleiman, if he was in the locker room, right? Like you said, if he was in the locker room when they was getting wrapped and gloved, then he was in the locker room when they unplugged the camera then, right? So let's go look at that camera angle and let's see if Mauricio Suleiman was in the locker room. He also went on to say Alejandro Jimenez was clean, a stand-up model citizen, right? Remember, I told you, salute to my brother Town Biz Sports and Entertainment. Go subscribe to my brother Town Biz Sports and Entertainment. I wanted to bring him on, but I can't get service down here to send out links. Salute to my brother Christian Lambert in the super chat. Keep that pressure on the WBC, Blue. Oh, for sure. For sure. Fanbase Tune, salute. So, see, he went on. And y'all could go to my brother Champ's side. He has the whole history of this situation between Alejandro Jimenez and Franchon Cruz de Zone. Right? The entire history. If you want to go check out the history, if you think go look Champ's side. My brother Champ's side has the entire history of this. Right? He went as far as to say, he said that Alejandro Jimenez would never do such a thing. How could you say that, for one? Then he said that she was a stand-up model citizen and he was disappointed in Franchon Cruz the Zone for making these claims. This is what he said. He was disappointed in her for making these complaints. You understand? But then, when it came that Franchon Cruz the Zone, Jamal 3224, salute. When it came out that she was correct in her assumptions and her claims, he didn't come out and make a statement to apologize to her. In fact, he didn't even want to award her back the belt. So now we see that that's not being a stand-up person, is it? And being a figure in the sport of boxing, is it? Sean Stilling, salute in the super chat. He said, Kitchi said his gloves wasn't right. Also, whatever happened to Fury's B symbol, and why isn't the WBC investigating this? It's all well. Guess what? They told me, Sean Stilling, that I was wrong. Remember, I was the only one that reported that. Remember that. Remember that. So everybody, when everybody sees, when the dust clears, because everything done in dark comes to the light. So when the dust clears, remember who reported it. And they told me that I was making up stories, right? They even tried to make articles to deflect from what I was saying, right? And make it. Remember, I told you, you tell the truth. A lot of people tell the truth in jokes. D Solo Sports and Entertainment, my brother, salute. A lot of people will tell the truth in a joke. That's the way to break the ice. So remember, they said that they came out and they tried to say, B-Man 910, salute. I was the one that reported, and then that came out, and they put out an article saying that they was just joking, and Mauricio Suleiman came out and said, oh, yeah, he did. He tested, he said that Fury did, he tested positive for being great. Remember that. Again, Mauricio Suleiman came out and said, Tyson Fury tested positive for being great. Remember that. Smash the like button. We have 740 people here. We should have 740 likes. Smash that like button, my peoples. Box fans, salute. Carlos Morales, salute. Barry Wilson, salute. Richard 77, salute. Mr. Shelton, my brother. Mike, BBG, salute. Devastation, the theatrical change. Where's the pic of the Dent? I just showed you. Akil 369, salute. Adrian Foe, salute. Osa Rising, salute. John Flowers, salute. I just showed you. My brother Sean Stilling in the super chat once again. I meant to say Klitschko. I knew what you meant. I meant to say Klitschko when I read it, and I still read it the way you put it. It said Fury gloves were dirty when they fought. I meant to say that Klitschko, and then I read it how because I'm moving. Sean G, salute. So here's the thing, right? I just showed you, right? Swiss cheese. What are we talking about in this video then? What I don't know what man, listen. So anyway, isn't it and then he says he uses this word irresponsible, is what he says. And he says it's disappointing and it's sad. Derek Hartwell, salute. Well, it's irresponsible for him to not do his due diligence and do his research and investigate the situations as the sanction body. It's clear, Johnny Cox, salute. It's clear that he has a certain preference of who he wants to hold the belts. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Arise 12 Tribe, salute in the super chat. Ego made a valid point on Fury showing his ring wall. Fury's robe completely covered both gloves on his way out, so who knows what he was doing from the time he came out and entered the ring. Exactly. Oh, for sure. Mark Wenderlich, my brother in the super chat. Wilder's undefeated in my eyes. Hashtag LDBC. Hashtag Bomb Squad all day, every day, till this day. Salute, King, in the super chat. So here's the thing. Big homie Coop, salute. So now let's think about this, right? How could we look and say that Mauricio Suleiman is credible? How can we take him at his word? When he went and made a whole statement defending Alejandro Jimenez and was wrong. And instead of him being stand up and coming out and saying I was wrong, apologizing for Franchon Cruz the Zone with a press conference and awarding her back the belt, that would be the professional thing to do, right? That would be the stand-up thing to do, right? Claude Brown, salute. In the super chat, since the commission cut the gloves, shouldn't it be a problem with doing that investigation? But they can't because the poop is in the banana pudding. Salute. And you know what? Another thing is, Tyson Fury cut the webbing on his glove, right? When did he do that? So the boxing commission, power to the people, my brother, salute. You put on gloves. You tape them up. Once you finish, you taped up, everything's good, they sign off on the gloves. You can't change it from there. Nothing can be changed, right? Nothing can be done. So how did he get to the point where he cut the webbing between the thumb and the fist? They didn't notice the webbing was cut? The referee in the fight had to stop the fight and say, ho, 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 ho. Look at this, man. Take the glove off. Change the glove. In the ring, right before the bell ring. The real Yossi, salute. Lion in I Gambia, salute. Jimmy Snooker, salute. You understand what I'm saying? How did this come about? How did he get to the point where he got in the ring and the referee goes to tap gloves and then notice the webbing is cut and the referee, see cut, salute. The referee stopped the fight and says, you can't use this glove. Paul Jones, salute. Nobody noticed that. So, okay, so let's say that the boxing commission did sign off on it. Then they didn't do this, somebody didn't do their job either before they put the gloves on or after they put the gloves on. But either which way, the boxing commission didn't do their job, right? Because let me tell you why they didn't do their job. Once you put the gloves on and they sign, they're supposed to watch you from that moment until the moment that the bell go bing to make sure there is no foul play, right? So either they didn't pay attention from after they signed, or before they signed and put the glove on, when they checked the glove, they didn't even notice the weapon was cut. Mr. Cheek, salute. Either which way, they didn't do their job now, did they? Sonny Lucas, Billy Marks, Mr. Cheek, salute. AA6Y, salute. Right? We have 740 people. We should have 740 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Jason Helton, salute. Am I right or am I wrong? So we have all of these mishaps. I know boxing conversation, salute. We have all these mishaps, yet we continue to give everybody the benefit of the doubt except the person that's not having no mishaps. Isn't that, do you think that's a coincidence? Deontay Wilder has never had this situation with his gloves where the weapon was cut. HM Pro, salute. He's never had a situation in sparring where one of his sparring partners say they removed the padding in the knuckle. He's never had that situation. He's never had the situation with Vladimir Klitschko when even before the fight, Tyson Fury said, I won't fight unless I get the exact gloves that I want. And in that same Enoch, salute, in the same situation, right, he says, I wouldn't even chose these gloves. I don't like these gloves. I don't like this brand of gloves, right? We have the situation where Russ Abner comes forward and he tells the world that he approached the boxing commission with concerns. And Russ Abner is, if you don't know, he's the trainer of Alexander Usyk currently, right? He is the creator of Rival Boxing Gear. He himself, who makes boxing gloves, who Anthony Joshua uses what pair of Russ Abner is not some low-level boxing trainer or low-level boxing equipment maker, creator at all whatsoever, right? Let me explain to you why, right? Russ Abner, Anthony Joshua wears Rival gloves. That's Russ Abner's gloves. That's his equipment. So he's validated by Alexander Usyk, who's undefeated and the former cruiserweight undisputed world champion, who's making serious noise in the heavyweight division, right? Everybody's backing Alexander Usyk. He wears Rival, and Russ Abner is his trainer, okay? Anthony Joshua, two-time unified heavyweight champ that some people claim is the face of the sport of boxing. He wears Rivals. So this is the creator of Rival goes to the boxing commission and express their concerns with these gloves with no padding in the knuckle area. And the boxing commission tells him, no, it's all right. We approve of it. Leon Barnett, salute. Going in the pool?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I have to wait an hour because I just eat Skittles.
Okay. So this Skip Jones, salute. But they turn a blind eye to what he's saying and his complaints, right? But yet then he says in the interview, then I was there when they listened to Floyd Mayweather's concerns, and they addressed it once Floyd Mayweather expressed his concern. But the creator of boxing gear, you dismissed him? Huh? How does that happen? Producers TV, salute. Yet we're going to say that this is impossible for Tyson Fury to do this. How could that be possible? Infamous Nova, salute. It's not impossible, right? Donald now, the 65-year-old G Grant, my brother, salute. So you cut the webbing. Now the boxing commission, now my brother Kurt Anderson is in here, and my brother Donald now, 65-year-old G Grant, so he's 65. And my brother Kurt, they historians in this sport, right? Don Banks, salute. The boxing commission signs off on the glove, right? After you finish and ready to go make your ring walk, right? They sign off on it and let you know everything is on the up and up. So they're supposed to still pay attention from that point on until the first bell go ding, right? So how did he get in the ring and the referee says, whoa, there's no webbing, man. You cut the webbing. You got to take this glove off. He had to, in the middle of the fight, right before the first bell ring against Christian Hammer, they had to take the glove off, untape it, take it off, get a new glove, stretch it out, retape it, put it back on. They had to go through this entire process because the boxing commission didn't catch it. Now let's talk about this. How did they not catch it? Okay, we know that we know, right, that the boxing commission didn't catch Antonio Margarito, which could be, we don't know if that was his entire career he was using these hand wraps. How will we know if he didn't use these hand wraps his entire career? Oh, look at you, beautiful girl. You going in the pool? All right, you go in the pool, beautiful, and you be careful. Go put your vest on. Thank you. Texas Rays, salute. You understand what I'm saying? Smash that like button, man. We got 800 people here. We should have 800 likes. Smash the like button. Get them likes up. You understand? So Deontay Wilder shows you these injuries, tells you about these injuries he sustained, and the doctor says that these injuries that you sustained aren't due to regular boxing gloves. Who is a professional? And understand this, because I want people to understand this. You do understand that Deontay Wilder doesn't go to your mom and pop doctor, your mom and pop surgeon. Tori Walker, salute. Boss G, salute. Young Hall, salute. You understand that, right? We do understand, because I'm thinking people are confusing and thinking that Deontay Wilder goes to your ordinary doctor like we go to. He goes to a sports specialist that sees these types of things. You don't be a professional combat sports athlete and go to your mom and pop doctor. Get him out of here. Goodbye. You watching me, brother. I don't even know who you are. How about that? So anyway, so now you go to he goes to a specialist, right? Negas IBE, salute. And the specialist tells him that he's never seen these types of injuries with just boxing gloves. Yet, seen and unseen boxing, my brother, salute. Robert Taylor, my brother in the super chat, salute. He said, why they scared of the truth? Because it's not the truth. I'm going to tell you again, right? Salute. What it is Deontay Wilder's aura. It's his presence. That's what it is. Paragon of Principle, my brother, salute in the super chat. I'm in the medical field. Without a doubt, a dent like that in the skull is indicative of knuckles or a blunt object. Wilder and the LDBC against the world. Exactly. It's an indication, yeah. So they don't want. See, you get people that come here, right? And he's talking about, oh man, you just riding with Wilder. Now, how does that even, like, how does that even, somebody explain to me. How does that even? How is that even? Where do they come from with this? You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Where did it even come? Where does this come from? I'll tell you where it comes from. They don't like his stance. They don't like what he represents. They don't like who he is. It has nothing to do with him in boxing. Because see, they told you that they didn't like Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather was boring. Drink more water. Salute. Sam Thompson, Philip Clark. Salute. They didn't like Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather is boring. Right? Floyd Mayweather doesn't produce action inside the boxing ring. Right? Isn't that what they told you? Floyd Mayweather, you know his fights are going to go 12 rounds. You know he's going to put on a boxing clinic. You can predict how his fight's going to go. And that's their reasoning. Big Dose 513, salute. Amari Antique 21, salute. Perfectionist, salute. John Green, salute. This is what they told you as to why they didn't like Floyd Mayweather, right? And they didn't back him, right? Now you look at the flip side of it. Deontay Wilder now is the polar opposite of Floyd Mayweather. Complete opposite. Floyd Mayweather's stance outside the ring, nothing like Deontay Wilder's. Floyd Mayweather is flashy, flashing his money, flashing his cars, flashing his mansion, flashing all his everything, all his toys, right? Tory Walker, salute. That's Floyd Mayweather. And so they said, the Robert Guerrero, right? On my brother, shout out my brother Champ's side, because I just finished watching his video before I even started with Robert Guerrero and Floyd Mayweather, right? And remember, Robert Guerrero said, I'm gonna be the one to humble Floyd Mayweather because nobody likes the fact that Floyd Mayweather is showing his money. Nicholas Brady, salute. Floyd Mayweather is flashing his cars and his lifestyle, and nobody likes that. I'm gonna be the one to humble him. Remember that? And everybody was backing Robert Guerrero, right? Now, Deontay Wilder doesn't flash his money, doesn't flash his cars, is not what you call a masterclass old school boxer, right? So he's action-packed in the ring, gives you knocked down or knocked out every fighter he's ever faced, right? Knocked down or knocked out every fighter he's ever faced. Mr. Finesse, salute. In the super chat for my brother Blue, salute. Ash, can you put him in the room? My brother Seen the Unseen Boxing, salute in the super chat. He said, "Kill him with the truth." Salute, King. Appreciate you. My brother, Mr. Finesse, salute, King. Appreciate you. So now Deontay Wilder is the polar opposite of everything Floyd Mayweather is. He gives you all the action in the ring, knocked down or knocked out every single boxer he's ever faced. Floyd Mayweather is an outboxer, right? Then Deontay Wilder, you know he got in the sport of boxing to support his daughter with spinal bifida, right? And you don't hear anything outside the ring when it comes to him. Nothing, right? You won't even know what he's doing unless there's a fight coming up, or we just putting out news of possibilities, right? King Vonnie 86, salute. Knowledge Son, salute. So you wouldn't know any of these possibilities. He doesn't show you. Guess what? You saw his Bentley because of his custom-made Bentley that he had, the bronze bomber Bentley he had created, right? You only saw that because of us. Mr. Vex, salute. One honor, salute. And people that's close to him that showed his cause. You never seen his house. You don't see all his mansion and all of that. You know how you saw his mansion and you saw his house? Because that's where he trains. So his backyard is where he trains, where he does his cardio. He runs the hill. He swims in the ocean. That's his yard. So he's not showing you anything, and he's not giving you a tour of it. You just see it because that's where you see him training, right? Where he trains in his gym, right? Is you don't see. It's not a public landmark like Mayweather Gym, where you see all these stars and celebrities coming in. No, he got an old school boxing gym with water leaking and everything. Old school boxing gym. right? So he's the complete polar opposite, right? So he stands up for things that take place outside the ring in the world, right? With his culture. Then Floyd Mayweather is the polar opposite. So they're the polar opposite, but yet and still they have something in common. How could they have anything in common except for they both boxers? No, they have something else in common, right? They both receive this sort of onslaught for no reason. So which do you want it? So now here's the thing. Here's the kicker. The common denominator is they look alike. Andrew Rivera Sr., salute. Omega Red, salute. You said you don't like this outspoken, flashy, money showing dude. That's what you don't like. Who just gets in there? He does all this talking and he don't produce no action, no knockouts. That's what you said you didn't like. Okay, cool. Immediately following him, and then in between them, then check this out. I'm gonna do y'all one better. In between Deontay Wilder and in between Floyd Mayweather, you had Andre Ward, who is the complete polar opposite of both of them. He is the mixture of both of them. He's not outspoken outside the ring. Tory Walker, salute. He's not outspoken outside the ring. He's not flashy, right? None of the above. He's not he gives you just enough, Andre Ward, right? He's not Deontay Wilder knocked down everybody he's faced. Andre Ward just knocked out a certain amount of people, right? Like Sergey Kovalev. Just the right people he knocked out, right? Brandon Felder, salute. Then he's not flashing his lifestyle like Floyd Mayweather. So he's directly in the middle, right? But when Andre Ward fought Kovalev and everything, oh my goodness. T-Rob, for sure. Horatio D, salute. Horatio D said, Dent, as if we saying something that's foreign. Amari Antique 21, salute in the super chat. Unapologetic black, exactly. Kevin Knight, salute. He said, Dent, like we making this up. So let me show y'all again, so y'all know. Again, this is not Photoshop. I'm gonna show you the original. My good brother, Horatio D. He said, bones don't dent; they can only break. I wasn't going to show the picture just to address what you said, but clearly you just let me know that you need to do more research. Stormy B-Man, my brother in the super chat, this whole ordeal was an assault on the champ and what he represent to us. I'm taking it personal. Exactly, and you should. We all should. Boxing with straight right, salute. Exactly, King. Daniel Logan, salute. Tim TV 212, salute. He said bones don't dent, they only break. Oh, that's the furthest thing from the truth. Jerome King, salute. Taco K, salute. I can't even. Melvin Green, salute. I was going to address it, but when you said that, is no point, my good brother. He said, well, we not going to address him either, man. Black propaganda rap, salute. DM Sanders, salute. I don't understand some of these people, man. Well, I do understand. I understand what they're here for. Damon Wester, salute, my brother in Super Chat. Blue, is there any way we can show that glove gauge is real and we ain't bugging? No, you can't. You understand? And I'm gonna tell you why you can't. Because you can't prove to somebody who don't want. You can't educate somebody who don't want to be educated. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? RBG, God, salute. Roy Babineau, salute. You follow what I'm trying to tell you? Right? So what I'm saying is they're going to always move the goalposts because they don't want to see. They don't want to see the truth. You can't You can't how you say, convince somebody that don't want to be convinced. Billy Moss, salute. You understand what I'm saying? All you can do is put the information. You can, listen, here's the thing. No matter how they try to slice it, they see the truth. You can't unsee the truth. Blue Hunted, salute. You can't unsee the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Now you can make what you want of it. Dave Jack, salute. Knowledge Son, salute. You can accept it, or you have the choice to accept it or not accept it, but you can't unsee it. You understand? For instance, I give you an example. I could tell you that McDonald's is not good for you. We all know McDonald's is not good for you, but when you drive past McDonald's, you see a line of people there every single time. McDonald's is 24 hours. You could go to McDonald's at any point in time at 2 o'clock in the morning, and there's going to be people on the line. And we all know McDonald's is not good for you, right? Because everybody loves to do this. Anthony Fitzgerald, salute. Razor 5313, salute. Yes, it is. So I could tell you that McDonald's is not good for you, right? But then you go to McDonald's and say, well, you see people, you'll make it fit your agenda, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm telling you? So let me tell you this. You could I have people I told, hey man, don't eat this beef, man. Beef is not good for you, right? Or something like that, right? Something to that nature. And they'll say, well, my grandfather ate beef in his entire life and he lived to be 100. Okay. You follow what I'm saying? How can I convince you? I can't. Claude Brown, salute my brother in the super chat. Anytime boxing has a fighter that don't look like Mayweather and Wilder, that's good. They try to put him on a pedestal like he's pound for pound. Exactly. Dashiki Jones, salute. Density in skull can be caused by trauma or bone or other conditions. It can be, but in this situation, Jose Sosa, the only fact ever said was about food. Okay. I don't get it. They sit here and soak up all this knowledge, right? And then go and be like, see, he not even telling the truth. And why are you watching? How does that make sense? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 800. Smash that like button. Jermaine Bryant, salute. Seen and unseen boxing, salute. You lead them to water, but you can't make them think. Exactly. You can walk them to school, but you can't make them learn. You understand what I'm saying? Plain and simple. So you know, all I could do is give you this, right? And my experiences and my knowledge, and you make up what you want. Now I know that you're gonna look at it and you're gonna say to yourself, that's not right. But even so, because you don't favor Deontay Wilder, right? You're gonna go with it. Even though you know deep down, if come on. If I hooked you up to a truth teller, right? And I ask you this question, do this look right? Does this look correct? Come on. My brother Focus Ball in the super chat, can you ask Wilder if I can be or on the undercard? Also, we need an LDBC belt, WBC paid China. Yeah, for sure, man. You understand what I'm saying, man? Listen, man. I have some things that I'm looking to make happen. You know, Picasso, salute. Ajax XNI, salute. Pardon me, my people. TZ Frank, salute. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes up to 900. So listen, Eric R, salute. So Curly had 7, salute. You always keep it 100. Salute to you, King. Listen. Wisconsin man, salute. So see, listen, they will go to other people's platforms because they want to. What did I tell you? I tell y'all this all the time. People love fiction. Everybody doesn't love reality. They only like to look at reality when it don't involve them. You understand what I'm telling y'all? Shady 580 Cop Watch, salute. You understand? I'm gonna break this down for y'all, man. People only like reality when it doesn't involve them. So you see, when you watch reality TV, people watch reality, quote unquote, reality TV, even though we know it's staged, but we call it reality TV, right? It's a look into people's lives and you watch them go through their ups and downs, right? You understand? One honor, salute. Jabbar Yisrael, salute. Salute to the UK, right? But when you place that reality jacket on people and they have to live their truth, they don't want to acknowledge it. So here's the thing, Marcos Cano, salute. When they saw Deontay Wilder lose, right? And they said to themselves, they cheered and they were happy, they was excited. All they saw was Deontay Wilder lose to Tyson Fury. Now, you give them the logistics, the ins and outs of how this came about. They don't want to acknowledge that because that is ultimately bursting their bubble in their fictional world, which they acknowledged as reality, because all they saw was, yes, physically did we see Deontay Wilder lose in the ring? Yes. But why did he lose in the ring? For every action, there's a reaction. And now, look at this guy, Mike Brewington. Don't block him. Don't block him. Don't time him out. Don't do nothing. Now, Mike Brewington. Now, I need you to tell us where and when did I Photoshop this picture? Oh, yeah, blocked him. See, they come in and tell you, because listen, all you have to do is you could go find the pictures. Why? I don't have time to Photoshop nothing. Photoshop a picture? You know how great I got to be to Photoshop that picture? Ghetto love, salute. You know how great I have to be to Photoshop that picture? I Photoshopped all these pictures. That these are professional photographers that have watermarks on their pictures, and we Photoshopped them. Boss conversation, my brother Reggie Owens in the building, salute. I Photoshopped, look at this picture. I Photoshopped. First of all, you watch the fight, right? First of all, you watch the fight. Now we know that Deontay Wilder had instant swelling on the right side of his face. So what was there to Photoshop that? So a professional photographer only gives you a closer look to what we already know exists. And now you can see just how bad the situation was, right? So for instance, you watch in the NFL and you see somebody get injured, right? When you watch the NFL and you saw somebody get injured, can you see clear as day as the players see it? I'm just gonna ask you that. Can you see it clear as day as when they slow it down and you see it up close and personal? No, you can't, right? So now let's just look at this once more. They telling you that I Photoshopped it. Here goes the original. That's the original. My watermark, my logo, nothing's on it. Right? You can see the swelling that you saw, you witnessed in the fight. They said that I Photoshopped it. And instantly when you saw, for instance, right? We're going to do one better. When you saw the fight, when you watched the fight, clearly majority of them didn't watch the fight in person, right? Ray Gunnerman, salute. When you watch the fight, what did Andre Ward and them say? Oh, you can instantly see the swelling on the side of Deontay Wilder's face. Maylock, salute. Right? That's what they said to you, right? They said, great will, salute. They told you as soon as when you're watching the fight, they said to you,
How long you have?
probably another couple more left.
Oh, okay.
My left.
No, mine is funny.
Who?
Baila.
Oh.
So you can watch her.
Oh, okay. So you see in the fight, right? Pooh, come look at this.
Huh?
Come look at this. So you see in the fight.
Where you have?
Okay, Rod, salute.
Wow.
So now you when you're watching the fight and you're hearing it live, didn't you hear the Andre Ward and Timothy Brad, whoever was Sean Porter, they were commentating King J salute. And what was they saying? Oh, it's instant swelling on the side of Deontay Wilder's face. Instant swelling. So why do I have to Photoshop it? You can see the instant swelling is right there. This is the dent right there. This is the ear injury that you saw. He had the fluid coming out his ear right there. Right there. So what's there to Photoshop? Why would I Photoshop it? To make it look like what? Lonnie DiCarlo, salute. What am I Photoshopping? Why would I Photoshop it? To do what? There's nothing Photoshopped about it. So then they tell you, oh, Tyson Fury gloves was Photoshopped. We Photoshopped Tyson Fury gloves. But then you go to the actual live fight. So here we go. Tyson Fury gloves was Photoshopped, right? These are Paffin Sport gloves. This is the company, Paffin Sport. This is their website. They put up the gloves. Look how worn out the gloves are before he even wore the gloves. Look how worn out the gloves are before he even wore them. We Photoshopped the gloves. Look at this glove. Look how it's slanted. Is this glove? This is a professional creator, right? Equipment creator, right? The glove should be perfect, right? Look how this glove is slanting down. You know why it's slanted down? You know why the gloves is slanting down? Because the horsehair in it is not distributed in the knuckle area. It's moved, so it's down here. As Russ Abner stated, who is the creator of Rival gloves, boxing gloves, you can see the glove is slanted right there. It's not going straight across. It's going down on the angle. This is before he even got the gloves. This is before he even got the gloves. Salute to John Boyd Sr. in the super chat. This is before he got the gloves. Blair Tibbs, salute. This is, look, Paffin. What is this? Paffin Sports Boxing. This is their official website. Cool Pactober, salute. How did he get a pair of gloves? Look at these gloves. They already broken in. They already worn in. I Photoshopped this. This is from Paffin Sports Boxing official site. Look how the gloves are already worn in. Look how the top is not going perfectly across. So this is Paffin Sports official website. They show you the gloves. The gloves are broken in. Here goes and see that this is the mistake that they made by saying Photoshop because that's the champ texting me. So here goes the this is the gloves. This is because remember the pictures that they said that we Photoshopped was the pictures of the hand down and him grabbing the wrist, right? And you can see it. Well, here goes another picture, and you can see all I did was screenshot it. You can see I was watching a Barbershop Conversations interview because I screenshot it. My boy sent me a message. You can see the other two pictures are right there, right? From the screenshot. I screenshotted this, right? So now look at the glove up close. This is a screenshot. This is not Photoshop. Now look at this glove up close. Dun, dun. How they say on what's that show? Law and Order? On Law and Order? Law and Order. Here we go. This is clearly not Photoshop, right? This is a screenshot off Google. I didn't put my logo on it. I didn't do nothing. My boy texted me right there. You can see I was watching Barbershop Conversation, Fred, and while I was screenshotted it, and you can see other two photos right there, right? And all I did was enhance it and look at the glove. Uh-oh, that looks like the same view. You see the dip in the right hand. Oh, that's the right hand, right? That's the right hand right there. You see the dip in the right hand. You see the knuckle area that we was talking about, right? You can see the handprint, right? You can see the handprint knuckle area. Uh-oh, that looked like the same glove. Uh-oh, that's the same glove. That's the right hand. So I photoshopped this? I photoshopped this. Uh-oh, I photoshopped this. So now this is a total different picture. Because see, this is, you see what this is a right hand punch, right? So this is the picture that they claim. So now I'm gonna show y'all, right? These are the pictures that they say they claim and we Photoshop, but that's still a right hand, right? These are the pictures that they're saying we Photoshopped, right? I Photoshopped this picture. Look at this. Doesn't this look just like the other picture I just showed you? Look at the glove. The right hand, that's the right hand. That's the right hand. Look at the glove right there. You can see the indent. You can see knuckle right there, knuckle right there. 4 fingers, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Early stoppage, salute. JJ, salute. Let's count again together. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, right? Everybody has 5 fingers. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the thumb is the 5th finger, right? That's the pictures that they said we Photoshopped. Then let's go to the videotape. Uh-oh. Here go this another picture, right? Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. The real McCoy, salute. Uh-oh. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how could I clearly see that? Now, how could I clearly see that? How could I clearly see that? Oh, you want another angle? Let's go to a different picture. Here we go. Total different picture. Totally different picture, right? Once again, you see Fred had on Craig Hodges. This is a screenshot. You can't move this. This is a live screenshot. I was listening to Barbershop Conversation, my brother Fred, when he had Craig Hodges on the show, right? And I just screenshot this picture as I was listening to Fred. Well, let's just zoom in, shall we? All we're gonna do is zoom in. That's all we're doing. And what do you know? What is this? Knuckle area. Prince to Amir, Skip Jones, salute. What is that? What do you know? It's an indent, right? You can see this sticking up. That's sticking up. And you can see the indent. This is down. This is raised. On the outside of the glove is raised. Right here is out raised. Right here is raised. This is down, right? And look, this is his knuckle in the glove. Whoops. Did I just Photoshop this picture? Did I? Did I just Photoshop that? Donald Favor, salute. Now you just watch me. Now what did I Photoshop? What did I Photoshop there? Nothing. Nothing was Photoshopped, my peoples. Nothing. Pardon me, my peoples. Brandon Bay, salute. I had to unmute it because the music was too loud. So smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 900, man. King El Rey, salute. So there you have it. The pictures was not Photoshop. Sorry. Nice try, but you got to try again. Wasn't. So see, you have to admit when you. Pardon me, my peoples. So anyway, right? Pardon me, my peoples. So, yeah, man. So here's the thing, right? Pull counter boxer, Muhammad Arif, salute. Here's the thing. You gotta, at the end of the day, this is what it is, right? You see the truth is there. And so everybody has to admit the truth. You can't see it's facts over feelings. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. It gotta be facts over feelings. Facts over feelings, right? So you see the facts is right there in front of you. And it has to be facts over feelings at the end of the day. Right? So you see all of this evidence laid out in front of you. Let me ask you a question, man. If we was in a serious court of law, because this is a serious situation, right? If we was where do you think that at that point in time the judge sides with? If we displayed all this evidence, right? Complete history. Where does the judge lie? Where does this end up? Roosevelt Ivory, salute. Where does this go from there? So you trying to tell us that we photoshopped the picture of the gloves for what? For what? Then I show you. Then he says that he has the injury, right? Shows you the injury. I'm showing you the injury. Multiple people are telling you about the injury. His brother told you about the injury. Marcellus told you about the injury. Tay Jones told you about the injury, right? I told you about the injury. And I'm showing you the pictures of the injuries. And you know for a fact that Tyson Fury has never displayed this amount of punching power in his career. But yet you give him the benefit of the doubt. And then you have guys like Mauricio Suleiman, it's disappointing to have guys that's in that position. And again, I know people that know him and I know him, right? So here's the thing. It's disappointing that he takes that stance constantly without doing his due diligence and his research. You understand what I'm telling you? It's his duty. It's his responsibility to do research before you come out and say stuff like that. So Mauricio Suleiman says he was in the locker room with Deontay Wilder for both fights and then turns around and Wilder and his team is saying he wasn't even in the locker room in the second fight. So what is he going to say? He mixed it up with the first fight? No, he made it abundantly clear. He says that he highlighted one was in LA, one was in Vegas. So he he made it abundantly clear that he was talking about both fights. He was in the locker room. Then you have Wilder's team come out and say he wasn't even in the locker room. So why did you come out and take that stance? For what? So overnight he gained this amount of power. And so I'm going to tell you guys this, right? If you respect the sport of boxing, right? And you have you truly have concern for these guys' health. Why would you should always side on the side of caution? Early stoppage salute. You should always err on the side of caution, especially when we're dealing with this sport, right? But no, see, Tyson Fury fits the bill, right? So they feel like they can, for what they for their he fits for what they want to do, if that makes sense. And so we can see all of these situations arise, and yet we continue to give him the benefit of the doubt with proof. He said, look, let's just look back at this one more time. He said he don't even like the brand Path in Sport. He was in a sparring session, but he okay, let's just stick to it. Path in Sport isn't a brand he would not have chose. He said that out of his own mouth. What did he do, Adari T? King El Rey, saluting the super chat. This is tragic or awful. Wilder has a permanent dent in his face, and people don't get. Yep, the cover up is always worse than the crime. Exactly. Hi, Mama. You was sleeping all the time? Snoozing, huh? So here we have to say this, right? So we know he has a checkered past, right? We know he said that if it was up to him, he wouldn't even choose this brand of gloves. The only reason he wearing this brand of gloves is because Vladimir Klitschko is the A side, and so he has no choice. But then 6 fights later, he chooses to wear this brand. Why? If I don't like a brand, I don't like a brand. Period. You understand what I'm telling you? Okay, so then smash the like button, man. We should have 1,000 likes. Smash that like button, man. We should have 1,000 likes. Smash the like button. So then he goes on to say, so then he goes on to say, and in the same token, he says, my prerogative is bare knuckle boxing. Is with his father's profession as well. And we know he has a history of that. So why is this surprising to anybody? Then he has a sparring session with Nicholas Asbury. And Nicholas Asbury shows you proof that he removed the padding from the knuckle area in the sparring session. Then Nicholas Asbury shows you that Tyson Fury's trainer, Ben Davison, admitted to moving the padding in the knuckle area and asked Nicholas Asbury to keep it under wraps. And then told Nicholas Asbury, Jermaine Johnson, salute, that they did it to give him confidence going into the Wilder fight. So that lets you know they didn't have confidence that he could beat Deontay Wilder at any point in time. And they were trying to build up his confidence by allowing him to believe falsely, Corey Yellerman Jackson, salute, my brother, that he had more punching power than he actually had, right? Because if you remove the padding from my knuckles and tell me to go in the ring and I don't know, and I'm displaying this punching power, right? You're telling me that I have this punching power that I truly don't have, right? To build my confidence. But what happens when I have to use my natural punching power? Mike B, salute. Nappy Chef 35, salute. You understand what I'm telling you? You understand what I'm telling you? So how does that give me confidence? They're giving me false hope, right? Okay, cool. So Nicholas Asbury says this. He has no relations to Deontay Wilder. The fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury hadn't even taken place at that point in time. It hadn't even come to fruition yet. But yet this gets overlooked. Why would now help me understand this? RGJ3 Boxing and salute in the super chat. Blue, you're right on the money on why Fury won and how Wilder lost. They don't want to hear the truth. Salute, King. Salute to you, King. So now I'm going to tell you this, right? The situation with Nicholas Asbury and Tyson Fury took place before he even stepped in the ring with Deontay Wilder. When he said he removed the padding from the knuckle area. That happened before Deontay Wilder's fight. So how does that get overlooked? The professional salute. Why would that get overlooked? Jason Helton, salute. You understand what I'm telling you? Why would that get overlooked? Please explain that to me. Anthony Maynard, salute. Why would it get overlooked? Explain that to me. So now you have two different people. So let me tell you something, right? This is just how life works. I'm gonna give y'all just a regular, a basic example, right? If you have two different people from two different spectrums, two different places, if one from California, one from New York, they never met one another, they don't know each other, they don't have no relationship, right? Now they have one person in common, right? Me, right? One person from LA, one person from New York. They don't know Blue, right? I mean, they know me, but they don't know each other. I'm the magnet that brings them together. But they don't know each other still, right? And they say, hey, man, this dude Blue, man, he be making up stories. Now, this is a dude from New York that don't know the other dude from LA. And he says, hey, man, this dude Blue, man, he be making up stories, man, when you're talking to him. You understand what I'm saying? Right, seen, unseen, but I'm the common denominator, right? And now somebody from LA tells you, hey, man, I met this dude Blue, man, he be making up stories, man. At some point in time, you're going to say to yourself, well, wait a minute. They don't even know each other. They don't know each other. They don't have nothing in common, but they saying the same thing about you. Samuel Adams, salute. We're going to see how this plays out. Heavyweight boxing, salute. I'm just bringing it to the light, my good brother. You understand what I'm telling you? Now help me make sense of that. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes up to 1K, man. For your boy Blue. Can we do that? Get it up to a K, man. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? So Deontay Wilder is saying the same thing took place. Well, Deontay Wilder's not physically saying this, but we're bringing you the news of the same situation that took place as Nicholas Asbury. And then Tyson Fury went on to say, so Tyson Fury went on and to further confirm what Ben Davison and Nicholas Asbury said. You know why? Tyson Fury went on to part ways with Ben Davison because he said he wasn't the trainer that he needed to be able to fight the fight that he wanted to fight against Deontay Wilder, which is to walk Deontay Wilder down and use his power. Isn't that what Tyson Fury said? So Ben Davison said he don't have no power. So we had to remove some of the patterns to give him the illusion that he had more power than he actually had. Then Tyson Fury said, I had to part ways with Ben Davison because he wasn't a trainer to get me to where I need to be as far as power goes for the Wilder fight. Doesn't that all align with each other? Seen and unseen boxing, my brother in the super chat. The truth get with it or get lost. Salute. Lorraine Williams, salute in the super chat. Do you think Sugar Hill is the mastermind? I don't think he's the mastermind, but I definitely think he's aware of what took place. Patricia Shelton, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Why I'm going to say that he wasn't the mastermind? Because we saw these situations take place before Sugar Hill even got there. I just told you when Ben Davison did it. And that's before Sugar Hill presence was even there, acknowledged. And then this was taking place before Ben Davison even got there. When he fought Christian Hammer. Ben Davison wasn't his trainer then. You see how this works? You see what I'm trying to tell y'all? So this all took place, Octavius Murphy, salute. So this is a history of this. Smash the like button, get the likes up. So, but like I said, we seeing a pattern of, like I said, look at the situation with Mauricio Suleiman. Nitty G, salute. Mauricio Suleiman comes out and defends Alejandra Jimenez, who, and he says that she was a model citizen, stand-up person, worked hard to get to where she's at. She would never bend the rules. And then we find out that she indeed bent the rules, but instead of him doing what's right and giving, and remember, he said Franchon Cruz the Zone was being, he was disappointed in her stance and her claims against Alejandra Jimenez. LK Rod, salute. But then when Franchon Cruz proved to be right in her concerns and her approach, he didn't apologize to Franchon Cruz the Zone. In fact, he didn't even want to give her back the belt. He was reluctant to give her back the belt. So this shows you, right? He didn't want her to represent the WBC sanctioned body to begin with. So then he went on to say, okay, well, before I give the belt back to her, right, it should have been a no contest and give him back the belt. Just like the WBO immediately gave her back the belt once the results came out with Alejandra Jimenez. They placed the belt right back in her hands. Here you go, we apologize. General Squall, salute my brother in the super chat. Do you know if Hill still training this? I don't know, bro. He said he was retiring, remember? Immediately following the fight, so I don't know. Ibola Rogers, salute. You understand? So then, he didn't even take the correct stance to say that fight took place in January. He just gave her back her belt in June. And then he was reluctant to do so. He turned around and said, well, maybe she should have a fight for the what you call a vacant WBC title against Alicia Napoleon. Now, how did, and granted, I love Alicia Napoleon. She's from my neighborhood. She's live a town over from me. I rock with her. And I want to see her be a champion. But in this case, right, I don't want to see her incorporated into this. Brian Francis, salute. So then you look at it, how does Alicia Napoleon, and what does she have to do with this situation that you would give her the opportunity to fight for the belt when Franchon Cruz the Zone should be the belt holder and Alicia Napoleon and should be defending her title against Alicia Napoleon, not fighting for the vacant belt that she lost with somebody bending the rules against her that didn't get it fair and square. And it took them from January. Let me look at this because I'm getting different dates. And remember, like I said, he held a press conference, Mauricio Suleiman, to defend Franchon Cruz the Zone. The fight took place January 11th of 2020. It was ruled a no decision. It was for the WBC and the WBO belts that that Franchon Cruz the Zone was already the title holder. Quan 43, salute. KF Harris, salute. January 11th. This is when the fight happened. Let's see when she got the belt back. Let's look when she got the belt back. June 4th. The fight took place January 11th. June 4th is when the WBC awarded her back the title. The fight took place January 11th. Albert Doherty, I can't share that. Private conversation, bro. Garnett May, salute. He not happy though. I can tell you that. And he not surprised. So it took 5 months, King El Rey, to reinstate her as the W. So look what all they tried to do. Rico Foster, salute. King El Rey, check it out. They fought in January. She said that Franchon Cruz, the zone, made these claims. The WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, came out and defended Alejandro Yemenez. The results came out, proved that Franchon Cruz, the zone, was correct. Days after, they did not reinstate her. In fact, they looked for other avenues to present the title. So they looked to say, well, maybe she should fight for the vacant WBC title against Alicia Napoleon. How was that fair? Then, when everybody like us and my brother Champside was saying, wait, what? How's she fighting for a vacant belt that she never lost? Then they went on and said, okay, we'll go investigate. Then June 4th is when they just reinstated her as the WBC champ. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash that like button. So it took them 5 months to give her back the belt. After they defended Alejandro Yemenez, and they didn't hold a press conference or anything to award her back the belt. Shouldn't they have done that? Isn't that the right thing to do? To say, here goes a press conference. Here, we're going to award you. We apologize for everything that took place. You a real champion. Here go the title back. You're going to represent. No, because it tells you that they didn't want her to represent their sanctioned body to begin with. And it's up to us, Jeffrey Emerhold, salute. Jeffrey Emerald, salute. It's up to us to say, James Rogers, salute. You know something? I'm good. See, because we need to learn. When they tried to do this with Canelo Alvarez, and they was legit in their stance with Canelo Alvarez, but when they tried to do this with Canelo Alvarez, right? Canelo Alvarez said, oh, that's how y'all gonna do me? To the WBC, remember this. He said, that's how y'all gonna do me? Took the belt and threw it in the trash, said, I never touched that belt. I'm never gonna represent that belt. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Remember Canelo Alvarez did that? And they chased behind Canelo. No, we're sorry, Canelo. No, Canelo, no, Canelo. He didn't, remember, at the weigh-in and stuff, when they tried to get him to take a picture with the belt, he would not take no picture with the WBC belt. That's why they created that franchise title. Created a civilization salute for Canelo. Because it came a time again where they was going to have to enforce the mandatory for Jamal Charlo. And they didn't want to cause waves with Canelo and say, hey, listen, man, you're going to have to fight Muggsy 23, salute. You're going to have to fight Jamal Charlo for that vacant WBC title. My brother BFTB Boxing in the building, salute, King. They didn't want to have to say, they didn't want to have to enforce that he fought Jamal Charlo for that WBC title. So what did they do? Because they didn't want to cause any more waves. Because that's what happened with him with Gennady Golovkin. And that's why he ultimately wasn't happy how they was treating the situation. So they didn't want to do that again. So they just said, you know what? We'll elevate you to franchise. That way you don't have to honor the mandatory. Give Jamal Charlo the WBC title and then give him a mandatory. But nobody sees nothing wrong with this. To satisfy him. Knockout Health and Wellness, salute. Anthony Maynard, salute. But see, the problem here comes with, I'm going to tell y'all where the problem comes in, is that Jamal Charlo happily accepted the belt. Franchon Cruz the Zone happily accepted the belt that was given to them. You didn't earn it, they gave it to you. In Franchon Cruz the Zone situation, they took the title from you, didn't want to give it back to you for being wrong, in the wrong, was hesitant, took 5 months to give it back to you. They searched for anybody else to give the belt back to for them to represent their title. And then they came to the conclusion that, well, we might as well just give it back to her. Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney has shoulder surgery, and the moment he had shoulder surgery, they said, "Oh, give me that belt." They took the belt and then said, "Oh, we're gonna have Javier Fortuna and Luke Campbell fight for the vacant WBC title." Huh? And then, due to everything that took place, Devin Haney was in a position to regain the belt because now he healed. And they still was hesitant to just say, hey, listen, you the champion. So we should have never did it. So they should never accept it. That's how you make a statement. See, it's about learning lessons. Smash the like button, man. Get them likes up to a K, man. It's about learning lessons. You understand, my peoples? That's what this is about. Stop representing a brand that don't want you to represent it. They don't want you to represent their brand. Period. Point blank, period. They made Vasyl Lomachenko, Devin Haney is his mandatory. Now check this out. Devin Haney was Vasyl Lomachenko's mandatory. Vasyl Lomachenko, they elevated him to franchise champion. So he didn't have to honor Devin Haney as a mandatory. Give Devin Haney the belt in a vacant title bout. And then once Devin Haney holds the belt officially, gets an injury, right? And they take it from him and say, oh, we're going to give it to somebody else. They don't want him to hold the belt to begin with. Salute to my brother Yusuf Cobb in the super chat. Salute, Blue. It was all planned out. And if Sugar Hill knew about this, it would tarnish the Crunk name. That's probably why he retired. WBC cherry pick. For sure. Salute to my brother Pac. Man, I got you, King. Let me check it right now. Turn it on, man. Oh, Mauricio Suleiman, you're done, bro. You're done. My brother Pac-Man told my brother Tay, just show me the video. Mauricio Suleiman is not in the locker room. He's not in the locker room while Wilder's getting his hands wrapped. He's not present while Wilder's getting his hands wrapped. Now he sent me the proof. This is Wilder in the locker room. Mauricio Suleiman is not in the locker room. He's not in the locker room. Look, that's Wilder getting his hands wrapped right there. Salute to my brother, Pac-Man to Tay. That's my brother Tay. He is not in the locker room. So why did he say he was in the locker room? I want y'all to let this be known. He was not in the locker room. He's not in the locker room. And now I'm going to play the video again. Look, he's not in the locker room. That's the whole view of the locker room. Mauricio Suleiman is not in the locker room. He's not in the locker room. Now listen to what Mauricio Suleiman had to say. He said clearly that he was in the locker room. Did he not? This is what he said. So now I just showed y'all the official footage of Deontay Wilder in the locker room, getting his hands wrapped, walking with his suit on. Salute to my brother Tay Jones for supplying me this info. Because we're gonna put it out there. Expect the video after this. Tay Jones, Pac-Man, he said, Pac-Man Tay, he said, Andy Lee was the only person that came in the locker room, bro. So Andy Lee from Tyson Fury's team is the only one in the locker room. Listen to Mauricio Suleiman.
Difficult to understand. I was present in both fights. I was in the dressing room in both fights, both Wilder and Fury.
I was in the dressing room in both fights. You heard him just say it. Let's listen to it again.
It's difficult to understand. I was present in both fights. I was in the dressing room in both fights, both
I was in the dressing room in both fights.
Wilder and Fury dressing room. One was in California, the other one was in Nevada. In both cases, there were at least 3 inspectors on each dressing room.
Now, he said there was 3 inspectors in each dressing room. 3 inspectors in each. Did y'all just see 3 inspectors in each dressing room? This is what he just said. Let's keep listening.
I was there before and after the fight. I saw the hand wraps. I saw them with the gloves on. I was in the ring when they came into the ring, and I was sitting right there during the fight.
Need I say any more? 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 So we need to go. I need y'all to go. We have 1,000 people here. I need y'all to go and ask Mauricio, why did he say this? Because we have the footage of Wilder getting his hands wrapped in the locker room, and he's not in there. So why did he come out and defend Tyson Fury instead of saying, I have to investigate that, let me look into it? I don't know too much about it, but let me look into it. That's it. No, he goes on a whole telling a whole story how he was in not just LA, he give you details. I was in LA and in Vegas. I was in the dressing room in both fights. Rogers in the super chat, he was in on it, brother. Salute to you, King. Yeah, Dahlia, you heard this? Come on, did you hear this? He said, I'm not saying it, he just said it. My brother BFTB, did you hear this? Judah Israel, salute. But they're going to tell you that I photoshopped the picture, that I'm making this up. Smash the like button, get the likes to a K. Smash that like button. Picasso, salute. What more do we need? What more do we need? I personally got personal footage. I'm going to show you again. This is from Tay Jones, Wilder's brother, and he's a part of the team. So he was the one, mind you, Tay is the one at the door. Watching who comes in and watching who goes out. Where's Mauricio Suleiman? Somebody please tell me. Where is he? Where is he? Smash the like button. But they're going to tell you I photoshopped it. That's what they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you I photoshopped it. Right? So now you go through those other platforms and ask them, explain this. And let's look at it, right? And like the champ said, because I'm talking to the champ, he said, even if Mauricio was in the locker room, did he touch my gloves? Did he touch my wraps? Did he touch his gloves and his wraps? That's exactly what the champ just told me. Even if he was in the locker room, did he touch my wraps and his gloves and my gloves? So how would he know, even though just visually looking at it, does nothing for you? Yusuf Cobb, salute. My brother in the super chat, he blatantly lied, just like lied in Francois School situation. Exactly, my brother. So what is the first thing? Now let's just look at this, right? What is the boxing commission before they sign off? What's the first thing they do? They check it, they watch you rap it, they touch it, they make sure, then they sign off. My brother Dog 215, DOG 215 in the super chat. Boxing needs shutting down until this is addressed. My peoples. So, but you see, and so now I'm gonna show you another picture. Before we get up out of here, we're gonna look at this. This is not Photoshop. This is the actual picture. Look at the actual picture. There goes the side. This is the left side. This is the towel. Look, you can see JD's hand right there, right? With the towel. He's getting ready to wipe his face. This is right after the stoppage. You can see the dent right there. You can see the swelling. This leads to the swelling, right? So there is no Photoshop in this. This all leads to the swelling. There goes the air. There goes the fluid coming out the air, and you can see the more swelling right there underneath it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Mark Wonderlick, my brother in the super chat, and they was fast to make that Fury versus AJ. Shaking my head. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. Right? And so then before we're gonna go through all the receipts, right? This is what we're gonna do. So they told you I photoshopped the gloves. Isn't that what they told you? Smash the like button. I photoshopped the gloves, right? Hold on. I want y'all to see this dude too. Look at this dude looking at Jack Reese's. Jack Reese is grabbing his wrist. Why is he watching it so close? Look how closely he's watching Jack Reese grab his wrist. This is the left hand in the first fight. So look how close he's watching Jack Reese. Why? And you can see on the other side, in the video, you can see Tyson Fury's team come in to intervene when Jack Reese goes to grab his left wrist. Buddy Lee Sr., salute. Okay? Receipts. We're going to do this. We could do this. I could do this all day. So they told you that. I'm going to show you the two pictures that they said that we photoshopped. This picture, you see the knuckles, right? The indent. They said that this picture was photoshopped with the circle around it, right? That's what they told you. This is the first picture they said that we all photoshopped it. Some of y'all favorite channel, they said we photoshopped this, right? Where you could clearly see his knuckles in there, right? And his handprint, right? That's that picture. Then this picture right here, the real deal, this one, they said we photoshopped this one too. Right? This picture was photoshopped as well. Isn't that what they told you? Lisa Poe, salute. That we photoshopped these two pictures, right? Those are the two pictures that they said that we photoshopped, correct? Okay, so since they said we photoshopped that, I said, well, then let me go screenshot and do my research and get some more pictures then. Why not? On vacation, got time. So I brought up these two pictures. Now you can see my brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations right there, and Craig Hodges. I was watching his show, so I clicked back to go to Google while I'm listening, and you see he got caught in the screenshot. My boy sent me a message. You can see him caught in the screenshot, and this is the picture. You can see two other pictures where I Googled the picture. No screenshot, no Photoshop. You understand? This is not Photoshop. You can see two other pictures when I screenshot it, right? 1, 2, 3. You can see I was watching Barbershop Conversations and Craig Hodges, right? So now all we're going to do is zoom in to the right glove. This is the right hand, right? All we're going to do is zoom into the right hand and what do you know? It looks like the other picture that they said we photoshopped. Because I can see finger number 1, finger number 2, finger number 3, and finger number 4 right about there. Can you see it? You can see the indent. You can see the flatness. You can see the glove is knuckle. There's no padding in that knuckle area. Right? This, my people, is not Photoshop. I don't have my logo on it, my watermark, nothing. You see this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And so if they think that Oh, well, Blue, you might have photoshopped that one. Thrill Hill, salute. I'm gonna do you one better. Bright Mind, salute in the super chat. No fear, brother. Keep doing the work. This is way bigger than boxing. This is for the culture and more importantly, his family. He could have lost him. We could have lost him. Exactly. So look. So now we're going to zoom back in, go out, and you see I was watching Kev Mac videos and all that, right? So now we're gonna go to another picture, just in case they said I photoshopped that one. Here goes another picture. Once again, you can see it's the same time. You can see my brother Fred and Craig Hodges in the picture when I screenshotted it, right? So now let's just zoom in. Here we go again. This is the right hand once again. Guess what? You see the glove sticking up right there. You see the glove sticking up right there. And you see it go down in the middle, right? And if you look closely, you can see where the knuckle area is right about there. Once again, this is the right glove. This is not Photoshop. This is a screenshot. So now you have to ask those channels, why did they go out their way to try and make it look like these are Photoshop? And so then I could go to Paffin Sports, go to their official website, pull up the pictures. You can see the worn out gloves. These gloves are worn out. Look at this glove. This is before they even gave it to Tyson Fury. School of Skills, salute. This is before they even gave it to Tyson Fury. Look how worn out this glove is. This is the right glove. No, excuse me, that's the left glove. This is the left glove. Look how worn out it is, right? Here we go. Rico Forster, salute. Now check it out now. Smash that like button, get it up to a K. Check it out. Look how worn out this glove is. This is a brand new glove before you even presented it to the fighter? Before you even gave it to the fighter, this is a brand new glove. Yeah, Champ Side, he said they said it was Photoshop but didn't post the original. Exactly. Now, this is on, look, Paffin Sports Boxing. This is on their website. Congratulations to the one true king, right, for using our product. You understand? This is before the fight. They posted the gloves they gave him, right? Look how worn out this glove is. This is a brand new glove. Okay, now look at the right glove. Look how the top is slanted. It's not straight across, is it? Look how it's slanted. It goes down. This is the right glove. This is the right glove. Look how it goes down. Look how it goes down. This is the right glove. Look how worn out it is. This is on Paffin Sports. This is their official page. This is their official social media. This is not mine. This is theirs. This is their official social media. Look how the glove goes. They put it up there, thanking Tyson Fury for representing their brand. Look at the glove, how it goes down right there. Look how it's worn out. Look how worn out it is. Look. So I photoshopped it. Now ask your favorite channel that continue to tell people that, hey, Blue, they making up stuff, they photoshopping. Now ask them why they put that information out there. For what? Salute to my brother Jay Lee in the super chat. For that grind, keep them in check, Blue. Salute to you, King. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. No, you can't. Mauricio Suleiman represent the WBC sanction body. Nassim Richardson, if we gonna appoint him as anything, he have to be on the boxing commission. So he's the one that caught Felix Trinidad hand wraps. He's the one that caught Antonio Margarito. Albert Doherty, salute. But yet they say this is not possible within the sport. But we saw the Panama Lewis situation. We saw Tito Trinidad attempted against against Bernard Hopkins. Then we saw Antonio Margarito. This is three. I just gave you three different fighters that we know there's far more, but I just gave you three different fighters. Margarito and a Mosley fight. Nassim Richardson catches Margarito. Trinidad and Bernard Hopkins fight. Nassim Richardson catches Trinidad. We know the Panama Lewis situation. Jarrell Big Baby Miller was suspended for a year, came back, about to make his comeback, and does the same thing again. Why? Because he thought he was going to get away with it again. That's why. You think he would have done this if he thought he wasn't going to get away with it? Salute to my brother Punchline and Pugilism in the super chat. I believe he had the egg weight in his hand the same way you work out with them. I don't know what's in there. I know it's not right. Enrique Hawkins, salute. And then we have the situation where Nicholas Asbury is clearly showing you. Let's go look at the Nicholas Asbury gloves. Nicholas Asbury clearly shows you, hey, look what he did. Look what he tried to do against me. He took the padding out the glove. Silence is golden. Salute. This is the Nicholas Asbury picture. Smash the like button. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. So there you have it, man. There you have it. So listen, I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through, showing your boy Blue some love, man. Supporting the channel and supporting the grind, man. We're going to have more for y'all tomorrow. Paragon of Principles, my brother in the super chat. Gloves are supposed to be convex, not conveyed. Exactly. Listen. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, showing your boy Blue love, supporting the grind. It's important, man. Peace and blessing to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all 1,000%, man. I reached out to him, dog, 215. We're going to see. Best believe I reached out to everybody. You understand me? But we need answers. I need explanations. We need answers. You understand? So let's see how this all plays out, though. But my brother, BFTB Boxing, should be coming on in about 15 minutes or 13 minutes, right? Jupiter B, my brother, saluting the super channel, the super chat, the channel that said its Photoshop needs to make a public correction and apologize to salvage their credibility. Applying y'all now is quiet. Exactly. And see, I ain't even know nothing about that, but you always gonna get people to come and, deliver these messages. So now you gotta ask them, what about this and what about that? Dig deeper. Show us. You understand what I'm saying? Show and prove. I'm showing you original pictures. Lavon Brooks, salute. And you got to understand, I'm not even going to say that, man, but y'all know what it is, man. But listen, let me get up out of here. Go over to my brother BFTB Boxing channel. Check out my brother BFTB Boxing, man. We're going to have more for y'all. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be back on. And I'm going to try an attempt to bring on my brother Tay Jones, man. Hopefully, the internet service working, I can do that. Yours a Major 2000, salute. Ursa Major 2000, salute. So I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Showing love and showing your boy love. Let me get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. But y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. Salute to y'all, man. Peace and blessings. We gone.